It's not really debatable at this point. She-Hulk was one of the biggest failures we've ever seen from the MCU, especially once people realized that 9 30-minute episodes of She-Hulk, a comedy that wasn't actually funny and instead was just preaching, that it cost $225 million. The CGI was awful. The entire plot was stupid. People hated it. They rejected the character completely and wholeheartedly. But if you remember, Jeremy, a couple years ago, when Disney Plus decided to change their Marvel banner, their MCU banner, She-Hulk was one of those characters that got included with a few of these updates. Good old Shang-Chi. Everybody loves Shang-Chi. Shuri, Brie Larson. Hey, I can handle Brie Larson there. That's fine. You've got She-Hulk right over there. And of course, Black Captain America. They really wanted to push forward a lot of these characters that people clearly didn't care about. Well, that's all changed. Disney Plus just replaced She-Hulk with a more beloved hero on the official MCU banner.
I like the headline.
Yeah, I know. I know. Uh-oh. Some fans may be upset by She-Hulk's recent removal from Marvel's promotional banner. And guess who gets to be in her place, Jeremy? It's old Deadpool. Now, a lot of these other diversity characters are still here, but Deadpool makes an appearance after, of course, Deadpool and Wolverine, massive success at the box office. Even on Disney Plus, it drew a lot of people in there in the first weekend of availability. It's a very small change, yet nevertheless, they did update this banner for Deadpool.
And the fact is, Deadpool should be front and center based on the characters that are on that poster.
Yes.
He's absolutely the most prominent character on that poster, and it's not even close. Like, let's place those characters right now. Deadpool is the most prominent. He should be front and center. Who's second of those characters? Probably Loki. And then
and Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, and after that, man, you're talking about some just irrelevant characters.
I mean, obviously Nick Fury has been established and has been in the MCU for a long time.
Yeah.
Especially after those last two appearances, Secret Invasion and the Marvels. Fuck, man. Who wants to see more Nick Fury?
Yeah. And just having the fact that Deadpool's replacing She-Hulk is disrespectful to Deadpool. In all reality,
I kind of put him in the back there.
Yeah. But this just gives you a bigger issue into the Marvel Cinematic Universe moving forward. Do you think that they're going to bring back Chris Evans at some point? People seem to think that that's going to happen, considering Chris Evans has no fucking career outside of Cap, and that they need him. It's kind of equal. MCU needs him just as much as he needs the MCU. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. And so, I mean, you look at, obviously, Red 1 just came out. Nobody's going to go watch it. It's going to flop. And as I said, Chris Evans, he's never made anything that's relevant outside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I think a lot of people feel that you're going to see the return of these characters during Secret Wars. At least, who knows how much they'll be in it, but that they will play a part in some way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way a lot of people feel about it, and kind of set up for whatever they want to do after that, which is probably going to be a drastic change.
But this really, just seeing this poster and how they updated it to Deadpool, it just shows how absolutely irrelevant this entire phase of Marvel is. These are some bad characters, man.
This is how it's evolved over time here.
There you go, right there. You're talking well, let's see. So 2019 to 2021. I mean, look at that drop off. That's a massive drop off, man.
Bro, Chadwick Boseman died. They just replaced him with his sister.
Damn. The disrespect. Absolute disrespect. Holy crap.
Yeah, so some of these characters have kind of kept their places. I guess Shuri was over here before. But Thor just gets fucking yeeted out of existence. You've got a new Black Widow moving forward with Florence. Pew, pew, pew. Loki just kind of shifts over. This is Wanda, obviously, to Scarlet Witch. So they make little changes in there. Shang-Chi's been on there for a long while. Irrelevant fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Wolverine, somebody just said it in the chat. Wolverine should be on there. He absolutely should.
He's so tiny back there.
Yeah, man. In all honesty, should have just not even put Deadpool on there if you're going to put him there. Like, he is the most prominent. I don't view Deadpool as like the leader of the MCU, current MCU, but he is the most prominent person in the MCU right now. Like, Black Captain America, we all feel like that movie's going to fail.
It's going to be a nightmare. And the fact that it's so funny that he's been the centerpiece of this since 2021. That probably was when Falcon and Winter Soldier released, I would imagine. It's tough to keep track of these years sometimes. Remember how long it's been since we've seen some of this stuff, but probably that's when Captain and Winter Soldier was released.
Yep.
And since then, we haven't heard of anything other. Okay, we know this movie's coming out Valentine's Day 2025, and it's probably going to be a nightmare. And this is who you have put at the forefront of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But
welcome to the current phase, and it's just going to continue to fail over and over again. She-Hulk is irrelevant. Nobody cares about She-Hulk. Nobody cares about Simu Liu. Do we think we're going to get another Shang-Chi? We're probably not, right?
So in theory, there is supposedly a sequel that's in the works, but we haven't heard any updates on it in a long time. He'll probably show up in some random thing.
Yeah. So, welcome. Good job, Marvel. Good job.
Yeah. Stunning and brave. Stunning and brave.